This video is meant to show you an introduction to content in the new instance of eLEARN called Daylight. I click on Course Information and Content to get to the content area of an eLEARN class. This should look fairly familiar. On the left side you have modules, and on the right side you would have the content put in each module. If you would like to add a module, scroll to the bottom of the modules and under Add a Module, type the name of the new module and then just click out of the box. It will be added to the very bottom. To move the module, you would click where there are three horizontal lines and drag the module where you would want it to go. After you have added your modules, you can go to Course Information and you are going to see the option to add new information. If I pull up a screenshot of our old version of eLEARN, you're going to see that your options for adding new material are exactly the same as you had in the older version of eLEARN. Your most used option is going to be to upload a file or to create a file in HTML, as you may have done before. If I choose the option to create a file, you're going to see the same options that you have often seen before. Your toolbar here at the top should look nearly exactly the same as what you're used to seeing. If you choose the three dots, you of course can see more options here. At the bottom you have options such as spell check and the option to expand the screen. Of course, at the top you have the option to give a title, and you can also browse for templates, which was in the previous version of eLEARN as well. Once you have added or uploaded the content that you would like, you may move the content around by using the three horizontal buttons. You just click on it and drag it where you would like it to go. You see you have a check mark here on the right side, and that is showing that it is published. You also have the option to bulk edit the content items, and this is going to allow you to change the content items from published to draft, and it's also going to allow you to change the setting on whether the content is required or manual, and you can add dates and restrictions underneath the bulk edit, and you can do this for all of your content items, which is why it's a bulk edit. You can also, I think this is a little bit more user-friendly, underneath each content item you can see exactly what the content is. It's a PDF document or a web page or a video file or an assignment. I think this is going to offer a lot of clarity to the students in knowing how to open the documents that you've added to your content. So while I'm inside one of the content modules, my three options here are exactly the same as what you would see in a traditional eLEARN class. If I click on Table of Contents, you are going to see the same options that you would see on the table of contents in the older version of eLEARN. That is the ability to copy existing course or import a package. And then under Related Tools you have the Course Builder, Manage File, and View Reports. So overall, this is pretty much the same functionality and the same use as the older version of eLEARN. It's just a newer look.